everybody.
Kim, do you want to get
How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Okay.
All right, Kim, the floor is yours.
Right on.
There you go.
I can assure you your job's not at risk with my public speaking
Oh,
skills.
You're going to be great. You're going to be great.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the White Pine Germania store. I'm Kim Manchego and my daughter, my partner, Megan. We'd like to thank Representative Kauser's office staff. We'd also like to thank Representative Clint Owlett, Potter County Commissioner Nancy Grupp, Tioga County Commissioners Nickerson, Rice, and Van Loon, Abbott Township Supervisor Lee Gardner, and also DCNR regional staff. I do apologize if I've missed anyone, but thank you all for your support and your time today. Today we are privileged to witness that the American dream is still alive and well. My daughter and I bought this property 15 months ago to start a new life as independent business owners. We are aware that the fuel delivery system needed replacement. The cost of this project was prohibitive from a business standpoint. However, it was invaluable for the continued success of the PA pilot project, ATV snowmobile tourism initiatives, and continued economic stability of Germania. During the past year, we reached out to our elected trusted servants in the community to find a path to keep the fuel running. We are most grateful to Governor Shapiro for his keen awareness of the importance of this infrastructure and his staff's perseverance in finding a pathway to finance this project. Thank you to the entire team at DCED, Nadine Ziegler, Christina Martone, and Rich Dishman. From day one, the community of Germania has taken us into the fold and supported us. We sincerely thank you. Potter County is definitely God's country and is a gem that the state can be proud of. The focus of enhancing and expanding tourism is the lifeline to success of White Pine and my fellow business owners. Thank you to our friends in the media who continue to keep this project in the public eye. We look forward to a speedy completion of the replacement so to better serve our community, snowmobilers and ATVers alike. Thank you all, and I give to you Governor Josh Shapiro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome job. Thank you. Here, stick around here. Hey, it is really good to be here. It's great to be back in God's country with all of you, and I want to say thank you to your local leaders who are here, our Potter County commissioners who are with us, and thank you to the Potter County commissioners for also welcoming the Tioga County commissioners who I've been able to form a wonderful relationship with together with their representative, Clint Owlett. And I must say, actually, it was a conversation I had with our Tioga County commissioners and Representative Owlett about the importance of the ATVs to not just our culture, but to our economy in here that actually leads us on the meandering path to what is this important announcement today. So I want to thank your local leaders. You're blessed to have them fighting for you every single day, and we work really well together. And by the way, it should be lost on no one. We all come from different parties, but we all love Pennsylvania. We love the Northern Tier, and we know how to work together to get stuff done. I think that's the way it should be in America, and certainly the way it is here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So I want to talk about Kim, who I was excited to get the chance to meet here today. I was inspired when I read Kim's story. It was early one morning. My routine is I get up real early, try and read a whole lot, exercise, and get the kids up and do the whole thing when I'm with them. And I read this story about how Kim bet on Pennsylvania. I read this story about how she moved here to God's country from, it was Wyoming, right? Am I remembering that right? From Wyoming, states away. She chose to bet on us here in Pennsylvania. She bet on the Northern Tier and the beauty and the splendor of this place and, of course, of our Commonwealth. And she bet on the power of this century-old country store behind us that she knew could bring smiles to people's faces. And then, of course, she ran into a speed bump. No pun intended. That was a dad joke, I guess. I actually didn't mean that. The gas storage tanks, she found out that feed this store's gas pump had leaks in it and really was, an issue underground. Now, Kim had a plan to replace it. She's being a responsible business owner. But then she found out the real cost would be a whole lot higher than what she budgeted for. So she was forced to close this gas pump and close down a lifeline for this community. It cut off access to crucial services for folks in this community, folks who live here and folks who visit here, for the many hikers and campers and ATV enthusiasts who just want to get out and explore God's country. This White Pine Country Store is located right here at the heart of the North Central Regional ATV Trail, something the rep and I and the commissioners and I have talked about in the past. You have to understand that is managed by DCNR, Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, as well as PennDOT, under my authority as governor of the Commonwealth, working together with a whole bunch of local government. This trail encompasses 600 miles of roads and trails in Potter, Lycoming, Clinton, and Tioga counties. And the White Pine Country Store is an important pit stop, really a critical pit stop along the way. In the summer and the winter, the ATVers and snowmobilers would line up down the road, I understand, for the chance to get some fuel, because the next closest stop is about 40 miles from here. So when I read Kim's story, I thought, all these folks are doing the right thing. Everybody's doing the right thing. Their hearts are in the right place. They're committed to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania needs to be committed right back to them. So early that morning, I picked up the phone. I called my amazing Chief of Staff, Dana Fritz, and I said, we got to do something for these folks. And she's like, do you know these people? I'm like, no. And she's like, have you been to that store? I'm like, no, I've been in the area, but I've not been to that store. But these are the kind of folks government needs to step up and help, and it's going to have a lasting and positive impact on the broader community around it. So I wanted to come back here today to tell you we got it done, and we got it done working together. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I'm here to announce, is giving the White Pine Country Store a grant for $162,461 to be exact, to replace this old storage tank and get this gas pumping again right here in this community. That's going to be good for the folks here in Potter County, good for the folks visiting Potter County, who are going to get out and explore the beauty of this great community. And listen, it's going to be great for the economy in this region. Outdoor recreation, like what we have here in the Northern Tier, contributes $19 billion to Pennsylvania's economy each year, and it supports 168,000 jobs. So listen, it's beautiful, it's fun, and I'm no doctor, but I also think it just lowers your blood pressure when you get outside. This is also big business. It is really, really critical. Think about this. Back in 2023, the North Central Regional ATV Trail System, that this is such an important stop on, generated over $13 million in economic impact just for Potter and Tioga counties. It's big business. It's important. And the businesses along the trail have seen a 40% increase in their revenues, thanks to signage, thanks to focus, and again, thanks to all the government and the community working together to promote this. We need more of that across Pennsylvania. I think this can be a model for what we need to do in other beautiful parts of our Commonwealth. More opportunities for hikers and campers and visitors from all over to experience God's country. And listen, I want you to know this isn't just sort of academic to me. This is personal to me. Last summer, my family and I, we went on that great American getaway. You remember I packed 4 kids, my wife on that RV. We survived, by the way, I just want you to know. But I became the first governor to camp out in our state parks, including Lyman Run State Park, which about 20 or so minutes from here. It was beautiful. We went to Cherry Springs State Park to check out the beautiful stars. And we saw just how impactful this was to others who were camping here, others who were just hanging out here, folks who escaped for a night and folks who were here for a week-long visit. We need more opportunities like that across Pennsylvania. More opportunities for small business owners like Kim and Megan to have what they need to provide for their visitors. And just more small businesses like this in communities like we are blessed to be in here today. So I wanted to be here today to see this with my own eyes. I didn't want to just send a check. I wanted to be here. I wanted to see the pump. I wanted to meet Kim. I wanted to meet Megan. And I wanted to be here with all of you as we celebrate not just a great day for small business, not just a great day for outdoor recreation, not just a great day for Pennsylvania, but a great example of how we can work together to get stuff done, stuff that's meaningful and impactful, stuff that changes people's lives. So here's my promise to you. We're going to get that fixed quick. I'm going to come back to God's country at some point. I want to ride one of those ATVs, Brad, who's about to come up here next and speak. Get out here with my family and enjoy the beauty that you are blessed to be accustomed to each and every day. I want to thank you very much for having me. It is the honor of my lifetime to serve as your governor. I work hard every day for you. I feel blessed to have you educate me along the way, to have you show me these important things in your community along the way, and allow me the chance to go back to our capital, to work across the aisle, to work with anybody who wants to make progress, to get stuff done. It really is my honor to do this work with you. So thank you for having me here today. And with that, it is my pleasure to invite up Brad Smith, the co-founder of the Potter County ATV UTV Club, to share a few words and hopefully to make an important announcement about me getting a chance to ride an ATV in the future. Thank you all very, very much. Brad, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you, Governor Shapiro. I'm happy to be here with you, though this isn't quite how I expected to spend my Thursday morning. As a passionate advocate for motorized recreation, I've been working on mastering brevity. Though I must admit, it's a skill I'm still refining, so if I set my timer, if I run a little long, shepherd's hook, pull me off.
Take your time. Take your time.
Fuel is essential, not only for motorized recreation, but for all types of recreation. Beyond transportation, federal fuel tax rebates based off off-road fuel usage, gets a little out in the weeds there, are returned to the Commonwealth through the Federal Recreational Trails Program, funding both motorized and, importantly, non-motorized trails as well. The Potter County ATV UTV Club was founded in 2020 in response to growing conversations about the need for responsible advocacy focused on expanding trail access and providing youth safety training at the local level. While I'm proud of the significant accomplishments we've made, our success would not have been possible without strong relationships we have cultivated over the past several years. In my youth, I got some great advice that life was about relationships. It's not about the absence of issues or everything goes perfect. It's about relationships and working together, and as the governor said, working across the aisle for the good of the Commonwealth. So under the leadership of our president, Steve Kelly, and our dedicated board of directors, our organization has continued to grow and strengthen. We've collaborated closely with peers such as the Central Mountain ATV Association and the Pennsylvania Off-Highway Vehicle Association, allowing us to communicate the benefits of motorized recreation and engage in honest conversations about the challenges of the North Central Regional ATV Trail System. I'll just call it the NRAT from here on out. Through partnerships with the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, local businesses, communities, townships, municipalities, PennDOT, and many others involved in the process, collaboratively we've been able to develop routes that minimize conflict, create strategic connections, and generate significant economic benefits for the connected communities. As the NRAT Council of Government forms and new routes are developed, the economic impact of roughly 400,000 registered, full registration and limited registration ATVs in the state will grow. While estimates vary, you can reasonably assume an equal number of unregistered ATVs. Expanding opportunity should lead to higher registration compliance. We also recognize the valid concerns regarding forest fragmentation and that not everyone's in favor of increased motorized use. By incorporating more existing infrastructure, such as public use state forest roads, we can provide sustainable, safe connections between communities not yet connected to the NRAT, such as Austin and Wharton, offering family-friendly recreational opportunities while preserving quiet natural spaces in line with the Tri-County Comprehensive Plan. The Potter County ATV UTV Club extends its sincere gratitude to Governor Shapiro and all those involved who contributed to finding a solution to meet this need. Congratulations to Kim. She ran off.
It's right over there. Yeah. She thought you were going to go long. So
Yeah. I'm feeling like I'm going long, but I'm almost there.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Congratulations to Kim and the owners of the White Pines Country Store. We hope this support will help this beloved fixture in the Germania community not only survive, but thrive in the future years. And I'll leave you with this thought from Governor Shapiro.
Oh boy.
The stronger our outdoor recreation economy is, the stronger our main streets are, and the stronger our towns are, all across Pennsylvania. So with that, I'd like to introduce Commissioner Paul Heimel to give his remarks.
Thanks, Brett. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Well, thank you. I remember this guy when he was a county commissioner. And we sat together on a committee, and that was long ago. And, you know, from commissioner's office to the governor's office is it's a possibility, so it's given me some thoughts.
There you go. Do it.
Yeah, but it's early in life. But, this is a great day. I think about the convergence that's in this valley right now, and the previous speakers have already really taken all of my good stuff away, talking about the bipartisanism, recognition of the economy, and the teamwork. We go beyond our divisions, and a goal is set, and we work together, and you actually achieve it. And Brad really struck a chord with the discussion of the whole ATV phenomena and how those who have different opinions are heard and adjustments are made. And what we have right now is a good thing that has even greater potential. I speak on behalf of Potter County itself right now and saying we have two very serious problems. We have a declining population. We hit north of 18,000 people in this county. It was an all-time high since the lumber era around 2000. It's not all that long ago. We now are less than 16,000. We're at about 15,900. That is a plunge in our population. We also have youth outmigration. We have folks who will move here later in life, but our young folks here are moving out, and it's just not working out population-wise and numbers-wise. However, there are plans that have been envisioned and are now being implemented to approach this in a comprehensive way with an initiative called Revitalize Potter County. One of the town meetings was held right up the road here less than a week ago. It's a countywide initiative. I want to urge all who are interested in Potter County, who live in Potter County, to please become engaged in it. But the real thing I wanted to say, as I just make this up as I go along, is I've lived here for 70 years, and I have watched the impact of my two favorite Pennsylvania state agencies again and again who come through for Potter County. I'm talking about DCNR, Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, and I'm talking about the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development, DCED. I know those are just bureaucratic terms to a lot of people, but they have been very, very good to us. You take a look at the dam at Lyman Run State Park. You take a look at what they're doing up at Cherry Springs State Park. You look about the partnership that has been formed with a private sector partner at Denton Hill State Park. The future is very bright in all three of those parks, and I could go on and on about how DCNR has invested here. Wise use of the state forest, well-maintained parks, et cetera, et cetera. Heck, you guys own half our county, but you're fantastic stewards of it. So most importantly, in my brief remarks here, I just wanted to let you all know how much we appreciate the service of those two agencies to the county of Potter. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Commissioner. Thanks, Commissioner. And look, I'll just say, as you think about planning for the future, we're going to be there with you. And as you deal with emergencies and immediate needs, as we dealt with after Hurricane Debbie in Tioga County, we're going to be there with you as well. We're going to keep showing up, and we're going to keep helping out this important community here in the Northern Tier. You know, Brad, you were talking about the importance of the outdoor economy. I could not agree more. And I would note that it was less than a week ago that I just signed another important bipartisan bill into law, and that is to allow Sunday hunting, which I think is going to be really important for communities where we're going to bring more tourists to be able to spend a whole weekend with us in beautiful parts of our Commonwealth like this. So we are really focused on not just investing the dollars and cents in the outdoor economy, but trying to relieve some of the bureaucracy that maybe made it harder in the past. And so we're going to keep working at that and keep strengthening our outdoor economy. So thank you for welcoming me back here today. I'm looking forward to getting the chance to visit with all of you. We'll answer some questions from the media on the side after, but truly appreciate being here and appreciate all of you very, very much. Let's get this pump fixed immediately and get the ATVs rolling again. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.